Hey everybody, how y'all doing? Welcome to my channel. Welcome to Ann May's channel. Ann May's with a big forehead. Short hair, don't care. Welcome to my channel. How y'all doing? How y'all doing on this beautiful Monday? How y'all doing today? I hope and pray that y'all having a blessed day today. Hey, Wanda girl, you're always first in line, girl. You was the first one to get the first turkey. Got to be more careful. Today's a beautiful Monday, but I heard for the weekend it's gonna be raining and it's gonna be cold for Turkey Day. It's gonna be cold for Turkey Day, so y'all can clean the closet out, push the summer clothes to the back, and bring the winter clothes to the front. How you doing, Queen? Hey, sister girl. So y'all can push the summer clothes to the back, and y'all can push the winter jackets and the turtlenecks to the front. Because on Thanksgiving, it's going to be in the 60s down here in the NO. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Hey, Dana. Hey, y'all. How y'all doing? We should have a little more people on here today because a lot of people, is out of work for the holiday. And Thursday is Turkey Day. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yeah. Yes, Queen. Hey, BJ. Hey to everybody on the channel. To God be the glory. We woke up to see another day. It's a blessing to see all my queens and kings. It's a blessing for us to see another day. Got to be more careful being ungrateful. Like Queen said, if you ain't already subscribe to the channel, right? Show your girl some love. You press the thumb. If you like something I'm saying, which quite naturally everything that I'm going to be saying, you're going to like it because it's going to be pertaining to you, and you, the pickaboos in the back. Got to be more careful. It's going to rain the whole weekend. Hey, my baby. Hey, queens and kings. It's going to rain on your head. All right. This weekend is going to rain. For Turkey Day, it's going to be in the 60s. Us down here in New Orleans, the 60s mean it's cold. Got to be more careful. So us down here in New Orleans, that means girl cooking what? If I cook a turkey, he gonna jump up and walk out the door. Something I never cooked a day in my life, not a turkey. Don't know how to cook a turkey. Ain't trying to learn how to cook one. How about that? I'll go get a rotisserie one that's already cooked. But me putting the turkey in, he might break out and run. Got to be more careful. If I get one, he gonna be dead already. It won't be a one that looked like he was alive and then he died. I ain't coming up in here. I don't know who's gonna eat him. Not me. Not I said the cat to the dog. Not I. No. Not cooking nobody turkey. I don't even know how to cook gumbo. Ain't even never really tried. You know what? I know I can if I really want to, but I ain't putting no wieners in no gumbo. That's down for sure. How about that? They say gumbo, not put any type of meat, lamb chops and sheeps and goats and all that in the gumbo and all that kind of shit that people on. Now they just doing whatever they want. They experiment, putting all kind of shit in the gumbo and all that kind of shit down. Man, ain't nobody, they just doing too much. They just doing too much. They just doing too much. They just making the gumbo, they just throwing the gumbo a party. Just put everything in there. Just everything and everybody in the gumbo. Get somebody else to do it. Y'all doing too much. They making the sweet potato pies. They ain't sweet no more. I don't know what kind of pies they be. Y'all got to stop. Y'all women that don't know how to cook, stop going to the store getting shit already cooked and then putting the foil on it and make it seem like you're already, like you the one that baked the pie when you know that's Patti LaBelle pie. Got to be more careful. Y'all going to the store and get the rotisserie, chicken and all that. And y'all going to the store and get the turkey that's already baked and all that kind of stuff there. And y'all going home and y'all getting the pans from the dollar store and putting the turkey in the pan and all that and pouring a little syrup and all that kind of stuff on and putting a little pineapple all on top of the turkey and all that kind of stuff there. Y'all going to get the stuff that's already pre-cooked already. And then y'all bringing it to your house or y'all bringing it to somebody else's house and putting the frog all on it. And y'all going to get Patty LaBelle pies and all that shit there and put frog on it and bring it to somebody else and make it seem like you cooked it. Y'all got to be more careful. We got 7 likes and we got 12 people. It said 12 people on here when we know we got more than that. Can y'all stop putting frog on people's shit that already been cooked already? Patty LaBelle pies are not sweet. They don't have enough sugar in them. So if you bring that to my mama's house or to my grandma's house or to somebody's house, I'm a damn sure tell you that ain't the same. Got to be more careful. Mm-hmm. Stop telling the secrets. All right. Everything out in the open. Girl, while we got all these pickaboos on here, the topic for the day is, would you date somebody that already dated somebody in your family? Got to be more careful. Like, subscribe. We got 13 up here and it say 9 people. Can the rest of y'all press the like button? That's why I'm telling everybody what y'all be doing on Thanksgiving. So let me tell y'all, let me put y'all on game. The ones who having people coming in y'all house and y'all say everybody bring something. Just when they bring it, just know that some of that shit they bringing, they already done got from Rouse. They already done got from Winn-Dixie, the Winn-Dixies that's still alive. They already done got it from Walmart. They already done got it from different stores. It was already cooked already because she really don't know how to cook. They really don't know how to cook. And y'all who ain't get the stuff, the brock and all that stuff already made that you put in the gumbo that's come in a can and all that kind of stuff, they didn't make the gumbo from scratch. They went got the stuff that's pre-made already, and that's how they made the gumbo. Got to be more careful. Sure is. Y'all around here talking about, oh girl, let me get a Patty LaBelle pie and this and that. Patty LaBelle pies. The Patty LaBelle with their sweet potato pies are not sweet at all. And to me, they look like they're too light. Look like they're too light, and I'm light skinned and they be lighter than me. Got to be more careful. With the hot dog wieners and the goddamn gumbo. Come on now. A weenie don't go on nothing but a bun and pork and beans. Weenie don't go on nothing but a bun and pork and beans. Got to be more careful. The fake and shake with the gumbo. Wait, no one will not date someone who date my family member. That's kind of but they got a lot of them. They'll say, oh girl, oh cuz I know you used to go with him, or I know you used to mess. Yeah, all the while he done slept with your mama. Got to be more careful. Everything out in the opening for the holiday. They be having so many secrets going on, and like they be showing and kicking one another and laughing and fake laughing and looking people up and down from the floor up to the toe up. They got the ones that be sitting at the table, showing when I know this shoe when I rolls off, but guess what? I roll right back and say, what you said? What y'all said? Because I be saying I heard something when I didn't hear. When you know people talking about you and you be like, huh? And everybody go to get nervous like they thought I heard something, but I really didn't hear. You know what I'm saying? So when y'all go Thursday by their house, just know that you're going to be talked about. They're going to be looking at you. They're going to size you up from your shoes to your head. They watching everything that you got. And they even watching your children and your grandchildren. Got to be more careful. Got to be more careful. So when you bring the children through the door and y'all come through the door, they had already was talking about y'all before y'all came through the door, right? And then when y'all came through the door, they finished talking about you when you went in the kitchen and started, putting the rice and stuff. And when you went in there to fix something to eat and all that, they came in there to watch to see how much you was gonna put on the plate for the children and all that kind of shit there. And after you did all that, and after y'all ate and all that kind of stuff there, and when you went use the bathroom, they were shooing about you. They're gonna be shooing about you. Got to be more careful. And my queen say hey to everybody that just came on. And can y'all say hey, queen? Can y'all speak back? Y'all be reading the comments because y'all runs to the comments to see what people gonna be saying. Got to be more careful. I'm on the road tonight. As I'm on the road, shake and bake. I'm ready. I'm ready for you pickaboos in the back. I'm ready for y'all ass because y'all been sleeping with y'all people. Oh man. They've been sleeping. See, they think it's cool. You think it's cool to sleep with that's my second cousin, or that's my third cousin, but y'all still have the same bloodline. Got to be more careful. Got to be more careful. So you think it's cool, and you're gonna say at the family, gathering it for Thanksgiving and all that. Well, your cousin that went with him before you, but since that's your second cousin or your cousin that's on your mama's side or somebody else's side, you feel like it's cool when it's not. You don't mix bloodlines together. How about that? How about that? See, y'all, let me tell you, then y'all justify y'all wrongdoing. You know what I'm saying? Y'all make it seem like, oh, well, I didn't know. Bitch, you know. Got to be more careful. Negro, you knew. How about that? And then they got sisters and brothers have children for the same people. So what you gonna tell your child? Oh, that's your brother cousin, or that's your cousin brother. Got to be more careful. Oh, that's your cousin brother. That's your brother cousin. Got to be more careful. I wish a Negro would try to mess with me, and I knowingly know you been with my sister, and we gonna sleep together and have kids together. Get somebody else to do it. So what you gonna tell the children when they grow up? Oh, that's your cousin brother. That's your brother cousin. Oh, wow. Oh, that's your sister. Got to be more careful. How and why in the world would you as a woman sleep with two brothers knowingly that they two brothers? Girl, you just nasty as all nasty. You the epitome of nasty. And why would you sleep with somebody that done slept with your mama and you have a baby for a man knowingly he done slept with your mama? Got to be more careful. So on this Thursday, which is Thanksgiving, it's got some shit that need to come out. Because y'all been creeping and sneaking and flipping and tripping, tossing and turning, right straight, wrong hoe. Y'all been doing all that. Got to be more careful. Oh, y'all been sitting at the table together, not knowing he didn't sleep with her, and he didn't sleep with her. And now he's trying to sleep with somebody else in the family. Got to be more careful. And then she didn't slept with him, and she didn't slept with him. And now she's trying to sleep with the daddy. Got to be more careful. So guess what? It's called Confession Thursday. So girl, pickaboo, boy, pickaboo, let this be the year of confession. When you gonna sit at the table with your mother-in-law and your father-in-law and tell them that you've been sleeping with both of his daughters? Got to be more careful. Or girl, when you gonna tell them you've been sleeping with both of their sons? Got to be more careful. Got to be. And girl, you as a mother, I am appalled at you for sleeping with your daughter's ex-husband or boyfriend. Got to be more careful. Mm-hmm. Around the corner down, we would not sleep with no cousin. That part right there. Oh, but they doing it. Oh, but they doing it. And they doing it well. Doing it and doing it and doing it. Doing it and doing it. They doing it like it's legal. Like it's not a crime. It's a crime. And it's also a sin to mix the same bloodline together. I'm just saying. Not knowing that that's your sibling, that's your cousin or whatever. Now, if y'all hadn't got together, you know, and y'all didn't know, and it's after the fact, it's because some shit is just too late. You can't change some shit. But if you know for sure that that's your sister, that was your sister, old man, and you were like, oh, you couldn't help yourself, girl, please, boy, please, stop it. And then y'all bringing that shit up in the generation. Don't you know if they have 2 dogs? Let me say this. If you got 2 pit bulls, and it's a girl and it's a boy, don't you know if they mama and dad, or they could be mama and daddy or somebody else, but you should not mix a pit bull. Say if you got a mother, a girl pit bull, and say and she got a son, you should not let the mother sleep with her son. And y'all wonder why all kind of shit going on in the world. So let me ask y'all this question. Hold up. If you mix the same blood together, what you think gonna happen? What you think gonna happen? Because I don't want to say nothing, because they're gonna be like, well, and you wrong for talking about people trying, and you wrong for saying that. If you mix the same bloodline together, what you think? How you think the child? You know what? How you think the child gonna come out? Because sometimes, you know, in life, when you see children born certain ways, and you know, and I didn't saw a human looked at like a pig, and I didn't saw another human being looked at like a little gorilla, I didn't saw another human being looked at like a horse and shit like this. So in my mind, I said either somebody done slept with a horse, because what's the chances of somebody coming out looking like they got the big old horse teeth like Mr. Ed, and their whole features look like the horse. You know what I'm saying? Like literally, Snoop Dogg do look like, the Doberman Pinter dogs. Snoop Dogg do look like his dogs, but not saying that nobody slept with a Doberman Pinter. But if you look at Snoop, he got that little face, you're just like a Snoop or whatever, like the Snoop Dogg, that the dog like he have, right? But in reality, they got some people. I saw a girl, her nose is smushed like a pig, and she looked identical to a pig. So what are the chances in life that you come out and being born and look like an animal? I mean, I'm just trying to figure this shit out. Because if a person come out and they're looking like some type of animal, somebody been fucking some animals. Somewhere down the line, somebody been fucking an animal. I'm just saying, if you got a child and the child look like a gorilla, and I ain't gonna lie, I mean, people get mad, but it's a such thing as they have ugly people, they have ugly people, they have cute people, and they have I'm gonna just say just people. But when it come down to having people that look like animals, and they do, half human and half animal, I be like, well, goddamn. So somebody been around here fucking animals. Right now, I heard through the grapevine that the trail ride, a lot of y'all who don't know about, it's the trail ride. It's the people that be having the horses, and you get it be all the, our people, and they be riding their horses, and they be, it's the black trail ride, right? But word on the street is that the horses got herpes. Got to be more fucking careful. So you mean to tell me somebody then gave the horse herpes? So y'all around here fucking a horse is not a horse got herpes. What's the odds of a horse getting herpes? I'm gonna wait. I'm asking for a friend, and the friend is me because I won't fucking know. So you mean to tell me y'all around here sticking y'all y'all love birds? You know what I'm saying? And a horse got to be more careful. Now why? Now can somebody explain to me how a horse get to have the herpes? Because that's a sex disease, right? So you mean to tell me the female horse was out there cheating on the male horse? Got to be more careful. Got to be more careful. See, y'all gotta stop. Y'all gotta stop. You know what I'm saying? Now, all that shit there, sleeping with the animals and all that kind of shit there, that ain't come from us. See what I'm saying? That came from down yonder some fucking well. You know what I'm saying? But and then they started, molesting our ancestors and all that kind of stuff there. So that's how we get to be high yellow and pass on blown. And we all mix the Indian people and all that kind of stuff there because they was just taking the pussy back then. You know what I'm saying? And it just was doing all kind of shit to us, right? In the mix of them having relations with animals. So I'm gonna say this. So is a mermaid a real person or is it make believe? Because a mermaid, they say in real life, is a real mermaid. So you mean tell me somebody was fucking the got to be. So you mean to tell me somebody was fucking the fishes too? So everything with a vagina, somebody didn't try to stick their little thing inside. Y'all got to be more careful. Got to be more careful. Hey, Rita, they got to stop. They got to stop. They got to stop. So for Thanksgiving, which is Thursday, I need y'all, instead of you looking at your sister or your cousin rolling, you don't like your sister or your cousin because you already know she think you don't know that she slept with your dude, but but every time y'all get together, you have to go along to get along and act like you don't know because you scared to say something. That's to be more careful. Well, before we get into 2026, we still in 25, right? Well, Thursday is Thanksgiving, right? I'm gonna need you to roll your eyes at hard, real hard, and just sit there and be like on the color purple. I didn't sit at that table. I didn't sit at that table. I didn't sit at that table. Now it's time for me to speak my fucking mind. I didn't sit at that table. I didn't sit at that table. Bitch been coming every year. I didn't sit at that table. He didn't come every year. I didn't sit at that table. Now, girl, it's the time. Now, boy, it's the time. This is the year. Mm-hmm. This is your time. This your time. This is your time. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. See, you've been letting it go for too long because everybody been telling you, your old aunties and your grandma and all them saying, please don't bring that up when everybody come. We trying to have a good time. Everybody trying to get along. Everybody trying to go along to get along and all that shit down. No, bitch. No disrespect, grandma. No disrespect, auntie, uncle. No disrespect. But this been going on a little too long. And every fucking body at the table need to know that she been fucking my dude. And he been fucking my girl. Got to be more careful. Right, stranger? Wrong, yo. Everything. Better yet, tell everybody you got a song you won't play. When Thanksgiving comes and you go over there and you bring your phone and bring your little Bluetooth speaker. It could be a little one. It could be a small one. Or it could be the one you put on the side of your pants. Just bring your Bluetooth speaker. And you find a song, everything out in the openings. And then at the end of the day, you play that song and you say, I have a confession I need to make. This shit been going on for quite some time. I don't want nobody. I ain't trying to, start no mess, which it is going to be some mess, right? I ain't trying to start no mess. I don't want the family to get mad or whatever, but it's something that I've been holding in for quite some time. And then you give that look to him and you give that look to her. You know what I'm saying? And then when you give him that look, everybody going to be looking at you while you looking at him. And then when you get that bitch to look and roll your eyes at the same time, when you get that little look, they're going to be looking at you, looking at him looking at you, and then everybody going to be quiet. And then that's when you come with your fucking mood and say, you know what? I have a confession I need to make. Hey, Linda girl. And then that's when you just let it out. Just let it out. But don't cry, because they're going to feel like you're fucking weak. So hold the tears in. Don't fucking cry. And you just let it out and say, you know what? It's something that been going on. Now you could get emotionally and act like about to cry, but don't let it out in front of all of them, right? Because if you let it out, they're gonna feel like you're weak and stuff like that. Then they're gonna be saying you're a cry bitch and all that kind of stuff. So don't let it out. Just be like that, you know what I'm saying? But don't let no tears run down your face. And then when they get quiet in there, run them fucking badass Sharon in the back. Tell them go lock them in the back room or bring them outside. Even if it's cold outside, tell them put their coats on and stuff like that and let them run them outside. The big little cousin who thinks she grown, who always talking back and all that kind of shit there, who be doing all kind of shit every time everybody comes, she won't be flip out of mouth and all that. Send her smart ass, her little flip ass outside with the fucking children since she won't be grown. Tell her to go outside for about 10, 15 minutes with the children and she gonna love that because she got them tight ass motherfucking jeans on anyway, knowing she ain't supposed to have put them jeans on. But they got a little boy that's outside that's around here that she like, so she wanted to put on her favorite fucking jeans so she could see the little boy. Send her outside with the fucking children. Got to be more careful. So while they outside, the children outside, see, I want to start off with a prayer. See, can everybody just bow their heads and everybody just hold hands and stuff like this? Because we're going to need prayers right now. And I want y'all to look at me no type of way or whatever. Can we just bow and, bow our heads and hold hands and, I want us to, to get along right now. So, and then start out praying and say, say what you want to say, and start, thanking God that everybody's here and thank God that you're able, to get the strength to come out and say what you got to say, right? So after everybody raised their head, say, it's a blessing, for everybody to be here, but it's something that I've been wanting to say. And before you start saying it, look at him again and look at her again. Roll your eyes at her, double time, roll your eyes at her, and then put a booty in mouth at him. You know what I'm saying? In case they try to intimidate you by looking at you, right? So now we got the house quiet. Right, all the little bad children outside, they outside talking shit. The little cousin with the tight jeans, she out there, talking to the little boy and all that kind of stuff. That was her little me time to be outside to go, to see the little neighbor, little boy or whatever. All right, so now it's time for you to lay it down. Lay it down, lay it down. It's time for you to lay it down. So now I just want to say this, y'all. Me and Jason, Jason Lyric, me and him, we've been having an affair for quite some time. I didn't mean to bring it to y'all like this at the family, gathering this Thanksgiving, but it been bothering me for quite some time. And I felt like this was the time, on Thanksgiving to just tell everybody that me and Jason Lyrics been sleeping together. And then the sister gonna look at you like, bitch, I know you lying. I know you ain't been. Yeah, we been the whole while y'all been together. And whenever you leave out here, and we at the table, he'll kick me, you know what I'm saying? Or he'll put his hand on my legs, and like when you went in the bathroom, and we was in the kitchen, he touched my ass, and then he rubbed against my booty, but I just felt the need that I needed to come out with this, at the family gathering because it been eating at me and it been bothering me. So this is the time that, I need to have everything out in the opening. The song already playing, and that's why I played the song, and put it on, because it been bothering me, it been tugging at me, it been pulling at me and stuff like that. And I've been wanting to tell you, and I hope you don't look at me no type of way, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, me and Jason, Jason Lyric, man, we've been sleeping around for quite some time. And my last child that I had, my 3-year-old, my 4-year-old, yeah, that's Lil Jason. Got to be more careful. So I've been telling y'all, when the family get together Thursday, it's time. It's time for everybody to be out in the openness. It's confession time. And what I want y'all to do is, can y'all let your family know, the ones who think they can cook real good, can y'all just tell them that their food is nasty? Because you've been saying this every year. You've been calling your mama up and calling your people up and telling them that every time she bring food, she thinks she could cook, but she can't. But you're not woman enough or man enough to tell her that in front of her face. So this Thursday, can you just be real with everybody that's at the table? Food that's nasty, and let them know that their food is nasty and nobody really didn't want them to bring nothing. So it'll be nice if everybody just come out in the openness and just be real. Since now that everything is coming out in the openness, that you sleeping with your sister, old man, that then came out. What I want y'all to do is just be real, and the ones y'all be talking about on the phone, just when they, be at the house, can you just let them know that that gumbo that they cook, is the water is not really, the water smell like the sewer water, and the gumbo don't smell. See, they thinking the gumbo went bad. It didn't go bad. It's just from the water, from, the sewer water. You know what I'm saying? So can y'all just tell everybody food that's nasty when they bring, the macaroni, when they don't use the Kraft cheese, and they don't use, the right cheese and stuff like Velveeta and all that kind of stuff. Can y'all tell her that her macaronis is not really good? Can you tell her that the potato salad is don't have enough mayonnaise in it, and the onions is the big old thick onions, that her potato salad is nasty? Can you tell her that? And can you tell her that, did the turkey, can you tell her that the turkey is too fucking dry, and it still tastes like it's still raw, and it's dead, and it's still bloody turkey? Can you just be real with everybody that, that's bringing something that they say they cook? Can you just let everybody know that, you cook that, and I've been wanting to tell you long time ago that, your food be nasty. Instead of, fix me a plate, and they pile everything on your plate, and then the shit that you know was nasty, you just put a napkin over it and just throw it in the trash, or you say you was full, so just saying that the food was nasty. See, that's why I'm always getting put out some shit. Because when I go there, somebody gonna tell me, now the church people gonna tell me, I shouldn't tell people that their shit is nasty. So you want me to be real, you want me to live for God and be honest, or you want me to play like I'm living for God and just lie to the people? So either I'm going to tell the truth or I'm a lie. So if I'm trying to get my life right with God, but you telling me the lie to the people and telling them they food good, so that means you want me to be a hypocrite? Got to be more careful. So you just want me just to pretend to people and say, or better yet, you telling me just don't say nothing. So you just want me to be sitting there eating something, and I'm like, like I'm about to, just let it all out like that. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm either gonna be for him or I'm gonna be for them. And if I'm gonna be for him, I just gotta be honest. See what I'm saying? They could call me just being honest. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody else, they got a platform saying just be honest. They could just start calling me that, just being honest. Because if I thirsty, I'm just gonna be honest. And if they put me out and tell me get out, I just gotta roll out. See what I'm saying? And whoever want to roll with me, they can roll with me. But I'm just gonna be honest. And if they tell me I gotta go, I just gotta roll out. Just gotta roll out. So on Thursday, rice and a stuffed peppers. Can you tell her that rice doesn't goes in stuffed pepper? I know you fucking lying. I know you lying. Girl, well, who does that? So you mean to tell me y'all didn't took the shrimp fried rice from the shrimp fried rice, and now y'all talking about shrimp fried stuffed bell pepper? Y'all got the game fucked up. Y'all got the game all the way fucked up. Excuse my expression, but y'all do. Shrimp fried stuffed bell pepper? Now you know they ain't right. Now you know they ain't right. They just want to stuff the bell pepper with everybody. Just put this in the bell pepper. Just put that in the bell pepper. Y'all just, it's called stuffed bell pepper, but y'all just stuffing everything in there. Y'all just putting the fingers in there, the toes in there, the ears in there, the nose in there, the lips in there, the mouth in there, the teeth in there. Y'all, all that shit don't go inside the stuffed bell pepper. Your friend mama. Well, don't invite me to your friend mama house, because they're going to roll my ass about it. Yeah. Not the rice and the stuffed bell pepper. Come on now, Wanda. Come on now, Wanda. Say you're lying, Wanda. Say you're lying. So we go from they dating, their siblings and their mamas and their sisters and brothers, old man or old lady, to putting the rice and the stuffed bell peppers. Got to be more careful. And Wanda, I know you ain't said a damn thing. And you better not be then 80. Wanda, let me find out you're 80. Got to be more careful. Wanda, did you taste it? In order for you to know the rice was in there, Wanda, be honest. You had to try it. Did you try it, Wanda? Did you try it? Wanda, I'm asking for a friend. Another friend. I'm asking for a friend of a friend. Wanda, did you try it? All I want to know, did you try it? Well, how you know the rice was in there? You saw it? You saw the little rice sticking out? That might was Maggie. Wanda, that might was Maggie. Oh my God. Or when you seen the rice, she was done. And where they from? Is they from New Orleans? Because you know, people all over the world, they call themselves experiment. So that probably was one of her experiment. Like everybody think Patti LaBelle pies are so good. No, they good in their own little way. But we do the original sweet potatoes. They clean and clean the sweet potato and all that kind of stuff and put cinnamon, you know what I'm saying? And whatever else they put, you know what I'm saying? Brown sugar and all that kind of stuff there, you know what I'm saying? And they be real good, you know what I'm saying? Patti LaBelle pies be lighter than me and they're not sweet at all. Got to be more careful. I'm just saying. So if y'all start being real with people during holidays and just being honest with people during holidays, maybe without hurting their feelings, but you today you can't tell people, because if I go to their house and I tell them something, they're gonna be like, she always got something to say with her mess ass. Nobody want. I promise you, every holiday they be wanting to put me out, because I be like, well, this don't taste the same, because everybody think they could cook and everybody cannot cook. Everybody, did you put the napkins over and say you was full? Yeah, Wanda, they won't know. Hey, Cynthia, Wanda, they won't know. Did you put it on your plate when she served, or did you put a napkin over it and said you was full? Give us the answer. Saying I ain't getting in trouble for Thanksgiving, because guess what? I go to the house they be talking about me before I get there. Let me tell you what they do me, y'all. They be talking about me before I get there. And when I get there, they already know what it is. And if everybody gonna taste their food before I get there. And when I get there, they be like, come on, don't come in here with all that. Don't come in here with all that. And I'll be like, whatever, because I could turn right back. I look at the food and I be like, who cooked this? And they be saying, who cooked this? And I say, girl, you cooked this? Or girl, you cooked this? I said, all right. It's all right. And if something missing, I say, girl, if something missing out of this. But I'm just being honest. You put the shit in the trash. I know you put it in there with nobody. Couldn't you hurry up and put it in the trash, huh? I know you did. You ain't let them see you put it in the trash, huh? Mm-hmm. See me, Wanda? They would have rolled my ass out the house, because I'd be like, well, girl, who decided to put the rice in the bell peppers? You know, I would have said something like that. Well, girl, I would have said what? Well, girl, Girl, tell me your mama, girl. So you put who came up with this ingredients? You know me. Girl, who came up? Girl, now you know darn well no rice don't go in no bell pepper. I would have said something like that. And they would have talked about me when I left. Because every time I go to my relatives' house, they wait till I leave. Then they talk about me. They talk about me before I get there, and they talk about me when I leave. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Because I'm going to say something and they ain't going to like it. See what I'm saying? There ain't going to be no fight or nothing like that because we don't do all that, like fighting and all that. Or they'll be like, you always got something to say. And I'll be like, oh, well, see, they can't hurt my feelings. Whatever they say, they don't hurt my feelings. But they got sentimental. They get caught up in their feelings. Oh, well, you always got something to say about some girl and you can't cook at all. Well, girl, I'd rather not cook at all than to cook and put wieners and rice and all that in the bell peppers. How about that? How about that? You got a whole crab in there and the crab ain't even all the way dead. Got to be more careful. The crab leg is still moving. Got to be more careful. You told her rice doesn't go in bell pepper and I threw it in the trash. Right in front of her face. I know you lied, Wanda. Yeah, somebody still, they gumbo. I mean, the crab was still like, it wasn't all the way like red. It was still a little blue, and the crab still was kicking. Got to be more careful. Oh, wow. See, people don't like when you be honest and you be telling the truth, right? Because I be telling the truth, and the truth sets you free, as they say. But people be saying, well, and you know you was wrong for that. You shouldn't say that. You shouldn't. Well, what you want me to say? You want me to just lie, or you want me to sit there and be like, now, if I sit there and I be like, something wrong with me, and they say, well, Ann, what's wrong with you? So you want me to lie again? Here you go again. Well, Ann, what's wrong with you? Seem like you got something on your mind. So if they asking me more than once what's wrong with me, I'm supposed to lie. Not doing it. Get somebody else to do it because I'm not doing it. I am not doing it. How about that? So I asked the question, the topic for the day, and I asked everybody. And I wants to know, did anybody in your family ever dated somebody or slept with somebody that you slept with? I'm gonna wait. Before I give y'all my answer, I want to see if anybody on here gonna be truthful and say, yeah, somebody in my family slept with somebody, but they didn't know that I slept with them. See what I'm saying? It's a different when they didn't know. And I'm gonna wait till y'all. Somebody out of all these people on here, somebody got to say something. Somebody got to say something. It ain't just me. Y'all just want me to tell y'all my business, but y'all ain't telling me y'all business. Got to be more careful. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna wait. Mm-hmm. So none of your girl cousins, or none of your sisters, or none of your brothers, or nobody that you know, or your so-called friend, ain't never happened to her. So ain't nobody never did that to one of y'all. So if you got a popular family, 2 chance to 1, or you got a big family, most likely, and see, New Orleans is small. So shit like that happens in New Orleans. So I know damn well if it's Baton Rouge, Alabama, Mississippi, all these little country towns, I know damn well if somebody on here from the country, somebody that slept with somebody cousin on here. Got to be more careful. They put the whole crab in the gumbo? Not the whole crab in the gumbo. Wonder, well, what kind of people you was dealing with? Because you didn't saw some shit that I ain't never even heard of. So what, they was from the country or something, Wanda? Your family just married each other. I know you lying, Queen. I know you lying. So, Queen, so your family just married each other? Got to be more careful. Well, one of my cousins was messing with the dude that I mess with, and That dude was in love with me. And he was in love. I was in love with him at one time. And when I heard my cousin was messing with him, I wanted to fight. Like, bitch, no. That's off limit. It's not like she ain't know, because she knew that I was messing with him. And when I found out he was messing with my cousin, I felt some kind of way. I still feel some kind of way to this fucking day. Yeah. I still feel some kind of way. And my auntie and all of them was like, come on, Ann, leave that alone. That's that. We still cousins, don't get me wrong. And I still love my cousin to death. But when I found out my cousin was messing with the dude that was in love with me and I used to be in love with him, I was like, man, come on now. You know what I'm saying? And then one day he had the nerve to ask me, even though we, didn't stop messing around. He was like, how your cousin doing? You got your cousin phone number? I said, boy, you got me fucked up. How about that? Not the light skin. Oh, wow. So I know damn well, you know what I'm saying? He was in love with me. He liked me. And when me and him started messing around, and I found out, we been had stopped messing around, really. You know what I'm saying? And then when I found out, he had got married and stuff, I like his wife, we all like grew up around each other. And, I had respect. And I told his wife, I said, you ain't never got to worry about me messing with your husband when he got married. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, when I found out he was fucking with my cousin and my cousin knew I was messing with him, yeah, I got caught up in my feelings. Fucking right. That was a long time ago, but some of the younger ones are doing it now. Yes. Yes, that was a long time ago for me too. But at the same time, how I could look you in my face, look you in your face, and you and me and you cousins, we real like first cousins. You know what I'm saying? And you let this nigga fuck with you, knowing he didn't fuck with me. Nah, you gave him too much leverage. Negro, I mean, you let him. You can't say the N-word on here like talking about it. So Negro, so you let him get leverage on saying you let him be able to say I fucked two cousins. Man, come on, man. Come on. Ain't no man should be able to get the opportunity to say, well, I fucked her and I fucked her mama, or I fucked her and I fucked her sister, or I fucked her cousin and the mama and the grandma. Huh? But nowadays, for the love of money, wow, some shit I'm just not doing, man. Some shit I'm just not doing. I ain't doing that shit. Once I find out, and I been found out, damn, so you fucked the cousin and the sisters? Man, come on, man. Come on, man. Yeah, I heard about that. I heard about that down here in New Orleans. How the fuck you gonna fuck with my husband and I got churned from, bitch, then you gonna backdoor me and fuck with him. Now both of us got churned from, so they brother cousins. How the fuck you gonna explain that to your children when they get big? Oh, bro, that's my brother and my cousin. The fuck? Come on, man. Got to be more careful. That shit is crazy. And y'all fucked up. Y'all, if y'all believe in y'all mind that's some cool shit, man, that shit that is fucked up. And so to the sister that fucked with her sister husband, bitch, you nasty. Ain't no fucking way. And to the nigga Negro that did that, you ain't no better. You ain't no better. You ain't no better. You ain't no better. And y'all think that shit look cute, man. Y'all around here fucking your sister, old man. And the epitome is, the low is for you to get pregnant and have babies by my husband and you my fucking sister. Got to be more careful. Come on, man. Come on. So that, just think of the generation, how cursed the fucking family is. That's a generational fucking curse, man. My two love, my nephew and my sister and my sister children brothers and sisters and cousins at the same time. Got to be more careful. You know how messed up that's gonna be when them children get older and realize that that's that's who that's my auntie, my mama, that's my mama's sister. My mama's sister got babies for my dad, for my daddy. Wow. So both our sisters, but we sleeping with the same man, and then I wind up having children. Ain't that much dick in the world, girl. Please. Ain't that much dick in the world for me to let you sleep. I sleep with you first. First I'm married to you, and then you cheat on me with my sister, and then her nasty ass have children for you. What kind of sick-minded shit is that? Come on, man. And this shit happen all over the world. That's everywhere. I saw one girl, yo, I kid y'all not. Got to be more careful one. I kid y'all not. I was watching TV. I was watching a movie on YouTube, but it was a real life story. So they had a man. He was married to a young lady, right? She had one daughter. Her daughter was autistic, but she was still very smart. Don't get it twisted about some children with autism. Autistic children are very smart. So the little girl was so pretty, right? That was her only child. So she wanted to go on a family, not one, so she went on a family, cruise. It was her husband and her daughter, because they wanted to go have a nice time or whatever, because she had been going through a lot and this and that. But when the little girl was 14, it was all kind of signs and stuff. She had distanced herself from her stepdaddy. It wasn't her dad, it was her stepdaddy. And she really didn't want to be around him. Right. And she really didn't want to be around him. But the mama missed all the signs. So they was on the cruise. So while they was on the cruise, the mama went somewhere, like went to one of the islands and went shopping and all that kind of stuff there. And she left her daughter with the stepdaddy. So when the mama come back, the daughter didn't want to interact with the mama. She didn't want to go nowhere with the mama or whatever. So she stood in the cabin, right? So the mama could never find the daughter or whatever. So they wind up finding the daughter cell phone on the 7th deck, right? And it was all cracked up, right? But they never found the daughter. So on the cruise, they just put her as, like she unalive, right? So they just rule it out as she just unalive or whatever, because in all that water they felt like she went overboard, and by the water being at night or whatever, they wasn't gonna be able to find her, so they didn't even go off into trying to find her, right? So don't you know, the mama went home, flew home and all that kind of stuff there, and went, made arrangements for, her funeral and all that kind of stuff. She went home with nobody, none of that. So she had the funeral, right? And when she had the funeral, she didn't have nobody. All she had was a tombstone, and it was supposed to be her daughter. She had a death certificate and all that, right? So 6 years later, right? But before the 6 years later, the husband divorces the wife, and he made an excuse talking about, I can't deal with all this. I can't, it's too much going on. You're grieving too much. He found all kind of excuses to leave the wife. So he stole a house and he took the money out. He took his money. They split their money and all that kind of stuff. The wife was still distraught, and she went and got a one-bedroom apartment because she couldn't face the fact that she didn't have her daughter no more and stuff like that, right? So the husband wound up divorcing the wife. So she had got the detective to try to find her daughter. They never could find the daughter or whatever. Now all the detectives found out that he was sending money back to the Bahamas, right? So he's sending money back to the Bahamas and all that, but they never know who he's sending money to and all that kind of stuff there. And they know that he got a divorce and all that, and he did all kind of stuff for the wife or whatever. So he moves out of the country. So he living out the country. So while he living out the country, the wife takes a trip out the country. So what's the odds that when she took a trip out the country, she just walking on a beach, walking on the beach, just in her feelings, then went on with her life, trying to overcome everything that didn't happen and lost so many jobs because she still like was in her feelings and stuff like that. So she walking on the beach and she see this pretty girl with 2 children. So she staring and she looking, but in her mind, it looked like her daughter. So she just looking and she don't really, and she just stared at him and was like just looking. And she was like sizing the young lady up because this years later, right? When she was young when it happened, but now she is an adult, right? All these years, this woman is looking and looking and looking, and her daughter is deceased, right? So she wound up just looking at the girl and see the children or whatever, and she remember her daughter had a birthmark on the back of her neck, and she walked. She had a distinct walk, right? Y'all know what I'm trying to say. But anyway, so she at this time now she figuring out, well, that's my daughter. Now all these years she thought her daughter was dead. So she looking and she realizing this her daughter. So she went in and got with the young lady and stuff like that, and realizing the young lady was trying to, I'm sorry mama, and all that kind of stuff there. And the children was looking at her, and the young lady sent the children off because she didn't want her children to know that was their grandmother, right? So mind you, she had to marry her stepdaddy and had 2 kids from him. So the mama went to the house and where she was living with her children. Never, the daughter never told her children that was their grandmother. You know what I'm saying? So the mama said, call him. So the mama kept on telling her, call him and call him right now. So the daughter was hesitating. She didn't really want to call him because she know what it was hitting for. So the daughter, hours and hours went by, hours, and then he finally made it there. When he finally made it there, the mother unalived him. She unalived him because all these years he been sleeping with that little girl since she was 14 years old. And he convinced that little girl to marry him and have children for him. A beautiful young girl. And now her mama, I don't remember whether or not, because I fell asleep. I don't remember if they brought the mama to jail or whatever, but she unalived him. And so the mama grandchildren is for her husband. The mama grandchildren is for her husband. Got to be more careful. So a lot of y'all women, and that should be a heads up for a lot of y'all that have daughters. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got to be very mindful of the men that come in over y'all daughters. Y'all sons too. But y'all daughters, y'all got little fine daughters and all that. And man in there, he looking at your daughter and all that. And they got even some of them that don't flirt with your daughter, don't give you no indication that he'll be that type of man. Got to be more careful. Y'all got to be mindful. We living in an evil world. Y'all got to be mindful. All the while, you married to me, but you grooming my daughter ever since she been a child. You got in her head where you controlled her mind enough to fake her debt. And when she faked her debt, you married her. And then not only that, you gave her 2 children. Got to be more careful. So let me say this to y'all. Just because you've been with somebody a long length of time, 20, 30, 5 years, 10 years or whatever, just because you feel like you've been around them and they ain't never gave you no indication that they that type of person, expect the unexpected. I'm going to say it again. Expect the unexpected. And I'm going to say this to y'all, something that I ain't even never told my mama. And I ain't never really told nobody. One day, I was babysitting for somebody. And her husband really tried to take my clothes off and really tried to molest me. But I got away and they ain't never went back. And I ain't never told that to nobody, not even his wife. I was a little girl. He ripped my clothes and I ran home and ain't never went back and ain't told nobody. God bless his soul today. And God bless his wife's soul today. I was in there babysitting his children. We was all sleeping. I was getting out the bed and all of a sudden somebody standing up over me and grabbed my clothes and ripped my clothes all up. And I hurried up and ran out downstairs and ran home and ain't never went back. And ain't never told my mom or told nobody. Got to be more careful about that. To this day, even though he unalive, he passed away. But at the end of the day, y'all got to be very mindful. Talking about, well, I'm going to just let her go by her cousin. Girls do girls. Girls roll on girls. Just because you don't allow stuff to go on in your house, when you send them by their cousins or their cousin, you don't know what's going on over there. You're trying to protect them from boys when you probably need to protect them from girls too. That's the world we're living in right now. So you'll say, oh, they don't go on in my house. I ain't never did that in front of her. We ain't never had no sex in. Well, maybe it didn't happen at your house. You ever thought about it like that? Because children are curious. Some siblings, when they small, if they got homos, they'll intentionally try to play house with their sisters and brothers. Got to be more careful. How about that? A lot of sisters and brothers didn't play house, not intentionally, because they was curious. Or maybe they heard their mom and their daddy moaning and all that kind of stuff. Maybe they wind up seeing somebody's cousin's house and all that kind of stuff. That don't have to go on in your household for your children to learn certain things. It's all on the cartoon. Sex is all over the TV. When I was coming up as a little girl, we watched Road Runner, Beep Beep, you know what I'm saying? The Three Stooges, the Little Rascals and all that. We watched all that. That shit they showing now. If you watch a commercial, it'll be two men. It'll be two women. Even in the little cartoons, the little girls with the girls and all that kind of stuff there. So people be saying, well, I want my turn around, all that toxic stuff and all that. Well, turn your fucking TV off. Let me say it loud for the people in the back. Turn your fucking TV off. Since you're talking about some negative energy and all them spirits and all that, just turn the fucking TV off. Because you think you running from it and you running into it by allowing them to go by your sister's house. Or my sister, she's strict and all that. She's strict in front of you. And she might put up a facade, or he might put up a facade in front of you with their children. But when they're at home with their children, they let their children do what the fuck they want. She said she's going to get her feelings hurt this year. Oh, well. So y'all be very mindful of where y'all let your children go. How about that? Because girls, homos be jumping when they little girls too. And they're dragging. I remember I was a young girl, and I was about to get on top of a little boy. Yeah. And I was older than him, but I was about to tear his little ass up. And I was going to get my ass whipped. But I was curious. So just imagine. This for somebody. Stop letting your daughter go by her relative's house. Because they're not paying attention to your fucking daughter. And they got a little boy in that house that they leave your daughter with. So be very fucking mindful of where you're letting your daughter go. And you over there be very mindful of where you're letting your son go too. See what I'm saying? Because it's vice versa. So I understand some of y'all be wanting a break. Y'all be wanting a little babysitter and all that kind of stuff there. If it ain't the grandma, the grandpa, And you got to be very mindful of the pawpaws and all that too, because I had a family member that was molested sitting on top of a pawpaw motherfucking lap. It wasn't no pawpaw, but he's the pawpaw of somebody, and he was grooming somebody in my family the whole while she was sitting on his lap. He was fingering her. So that shit, that lap shit. What about when that little girl sit on that lap and she feel them balls and that penis and she curious like, what is that down there? And she don't know no better. Children are innocent. But what about when you have an adult that can't control his hormones and now his little penis down there and got hard because a little baby or a little child or a little girl then sit on his fucking lap? How about that? And some of y'all let men, when they go by other people's house, y'all let men bathe y'all little girls and all that shit there. Where they do that at? That ain't they fucking daddy. That ain't they mama. Ain't nowhere in the world. If she go by papa, now you know that it's understandable why you could trust some of the grandparents and that kind of stuff there. But if the little girl a certain age, no, papa call somebody else to come and bathe her. Because if you ain't doing nothing, somebody could say, oh, Papa touched me down there. She could say that, and Papa don't mean no harm because Papa really love you. But at the same time, they got children that say something happened and it really didn't happen. So for you to be out in the clear, I think you need to call somebody else to bathe the little girl. Got to be mindful. But of course, y'all think you getting rid of them. You feel good because you got a little me time or whatever. But you got to be very mindful of where your children go. And guess what? It be family members. It be outside people. When you got a dysfunctional family and they got fucked up people in your family, be mindful. Because family got family secrets that you ain't never heard. Somebody in the family molest somebody and you ain't never heard about it because they swept that under the fucking rug. Just like they got people that be with people that unalive people. They got people in marriages where somebody was a child molester or was a molester. Like I said, we talk about that all the time. Being with somebody, like messing with somebody, a sex offender or something like that. But they got all type of forms of sex offenders. They got criminal knowledge to a juvenile. If you plead guilty to that, you consider as a sex offender when it didn't go like that. Right. But it's the everyday life. And I be saying at the end of the day, like when I think about my grandchildren, I promise y'all, somebody touched one of my grandchildren. My daughters, I ain't lying. We ain't calling 911. See that little dick you got down there? Oh, it's gonna be cut off. And you gonna remember what you did to one of mine. And God's, Lord, I thank you. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, everywhere I went, my children went with me. And so when I got almost unalive, that's what bothered me. My children was in by different people's house. But thank God that my children turned out to be the way that they are. But my children, they didn't really want to go by nobody. I really couldn't go nowhere because they really didn't want to go by nobody. So to a lot of y'all out there, be mindful when you be like, oh my. And if you got a child that constantly won't go the same place and don't want to go by nobody else, you need to question it. Or I don't want to go over there by Auntie Susan. I don't want to go over there. I want to go where I've been going. I want to go. You need to dig into finding out why the fuck she always want to go over there. What's so good about Auntie Susan's house and it's not good about Auntie Carol's house? Or what they ain't doing by Auntie Carol's house that they doing by Auntie Susan's house? That part. Because you gotta do some soul searching and thinking about stuff. All right, let's say this. Think about the stuff that happened to you as a child. Even if you ain't never tell nobody, even if you ain't never told Aunt Mays, because you ain't got to tell Aunt May, just think about what the things that happened, or think about the things you did as a young girl, a young boy. And your children are a replicate of you. So if mama gave you an inch or daddy gave you an inch and you took a yard, so you don't think that same thing that you pulled off with your mama or your dad, you better look at your children. You better look at your children. Oh, because Patty a diabetic? Well, everybody else is not a diabetic. Her pies be sold all. So her pies only should be sold to the people that's a diabetic. Got to be more careful. How about that? So be mindful of where you are sending your son and your daughter. You might not smoke weed with your children, but they smell it by your sister's house. They smell it by your brother's house. You might allow your children to go to bed at 8 o'clock and no more water or none of that after 8 o'clock because you know they piss in the bed. But when they go by somebody else, they let them drink water all night. And then now that they didn't piss in their bed, they mad. When you already didn't warn them and told them, we on the schedule. How about that? Got to be more careful. Y'all gonna learn today. If not today, y'all gonna learn tomorrow. That what Aunt May is saying makes a lot of sense. I know some of y'all like, well, I ain't got nobody else to watch him, so I gotta let him go by my sister's house because I can't pay for him. Nobody to watch him. I can't pay for nobody to go to. Well, before you send your children, put an edge of protection over your children. And ask God to put an armor around them and ask God to protect them the minute they leave out of your sight and go to your so-called Christian mama and daddy house. When guess what? The Christian daddy is fucking around, but he always pulling out the Bible and won't quote a fucking scripture. And he is the epitome of the devil. And the grandma going along to get along because that's the man she married. Don't get fooled by the so-called Christians either. That's around here deceiving people. The gain wealth from the poor. Don't be deceived. How about that? Don't be deceived. Get to know Jehovah for yourself. You ain't even got to take my word. The Christian, the so-called Christian will deceive you by making you think they so holier than thou. And some of them the biggest hypocrites in the world. And a self-centered. It's all about them. At one time, I didn't know them. I didn't know what they was capable. I thought all Christians were good people. Until I got to know them. I knew of them. But now I know them and I know how they come. They will deceive the fuck out of you and make you think they got it all together and they don't do nothing. Oh, I don't do nothing. I don't do this. I don't do that. Oh, so what you saying is you perfect? So by the way, since you judging, I'm going to ask you a question. Is you perfect? Oh, I ain't think so. I ain't think so. But when you don't know no better, they'll come in your life so swift. They'll pull out that Bible and they'll be quoting them scriptures. John chapter 14, let not my heart be troubled and my heart is faint. And you be like, well, damn. Oh, she really know the word. So I'm just going to, put my trust in her because she know better. I be fuck. That's to deceive you. That's to make you think they so holier than thou, or they better yet, they won't convince you that they better than you when that's a facade. Get to know Jehovah for yourself. Once you get to know him for yourself, you ain't got to worry about what nobody else saying. Because guess what? At one time, they was where you at. I know I wasn't perfect. And I ain't coming on here to paint no picture like, oh, I was just Miss Goody Two Shoes. No, I lay it down. And I take accountability and I'm transparent with the other people that have testimony, but they scared to talk about it. I'm the only one that has testimony, because seem like to me on social media right now that I see is the only one getting it to them raw and uncut. And I'm sure they got other people that's out there like me, that's sharing their testimony, that's keeping it real. They might not have a whole lot of likes either. But keep on watching. Keep on looking. Keep on lurking. And y'all going to be flipping and tripping, tossing and turning. Got to be more careful. How about that? Y'all going to be able to say, damn, when I was following her, she ain't had but 20 people on there. She ain't had but 30 people on there. And when y'all raise y'all hand, the ones in the back, I ain't going to even see y'all. When y'all do come to the front, I ain't going to even see y'all. But my real pickaboos, when they see me on the street, they be like, oh, I'm one of your pickaboos. And that make me feel good, because that let me know I got good pickaboos. You know what I'm saying? So when I be talking about pickaboos, everybody don't fit in the same category. Y'all know who y'all is. Y'all know why y'all pickaboo. The ones that's on here just for the mess and confusion. But the ones who riding the wave, like, and I'm here. But when I see you, I'm going to let you know I'm here. That's some real shit. So that means I don't have a problem with pickaboos, because I got good pickaboos as well as bad pickaboos. And it's all good. Thank you, India. Thank you, Linda. Listen, Linda, listen. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. So I'm the only one that had a cousin that was sleeping with her old man. It don't matter whether or not you married to him. What matters is that you gave up that pussy. And at the end of the day, how can I give up that pussy? Let me stop saying it like that. How I gave my body up, and you know I gave it up, and because we was in love. See what I'm saying? And then you, as a relative, you're gonna go sleep with the same dude I slept with. Got to be more careful. How about that? And to the people that's out there, that's on here, that don't feel like that's wrong, get your ass off my platform. You know why you feel like it's wrong? Because you already did it, huh? And you find the excuse, huh? Oh, well, he came on to me and it's something, oh, that's something that just happened. Oh, so he just pulled his thing out and you just open your legs and that's something that just happened. Yeah, right. Tell it to somebody else who don't know no better. Because some men got an ego. Some men be betting. Like, yeah, I bet you I could sleep with your sister. I bet you I could sleep with your cousin. And then they be talking among their friends. And they be telling their friends, yeah, I slept with 2 sisters. I slept with 2 cousins. I slept with the mama, the sister, and the cousins. You know why he could say that? Because y'all made it possible for him to say that. I think a man with money right now, a man with big money, he ain't even got to have millions. He could sleep with the mama. If the mama money hungry, he could sleep with the mama. He could sleep with the sister. He could sleep with the cousin. Oh, because he got a little money. So y'all gonna degrade y'all whole family by letting this one man have control and that much power over y'all till y'all feel the need that y'all couldn't be woman enough or man enough to say, nah, I ain't fucking with that. Wow. That's a lot of power. And for the man that's out there, knowing you slept with the mama, then you slept with the daughter, then you slept with the cousin, you ought to be ashamed of your fucking self. Oh, that's an ego thing? That's an ego thing? Oh, you got churned by my mama. And then you slept with my sister too? So if your sister was of age and she knew that was your mama man, she should feel some kind of way. Because what if her daughter sleep with her man? Because life goes around in full force. Don't do unto others as you don't want nobody to do unto you. Ain't no man that greater that I'm going to allow him to say, oh, I slept with my mom, the mama and the daughter. Wow. That's big. So to a lot of y'all that's on here, that probably didn't happen in your family. And at the end of the day, y'all might put up a facade and act like it don't feel no type of way. But it does. Who wants to be around a woman or a man that then slept with 2 or 3 people in the same family? Who? You think I really want to be around? When dude called me, he was like, yeah, what's your cousin phone number? I said, you got me fucked up. And if he want to say, oh, you just mad. Yeah, I'm mad. I'm mad at you and her. I forgave y'all. But what the fuck I look like getting you my cousin phone number and you already done fucked her already and you used to be fucked. We was in a real relationship. And if we wasn't, you have the nerve. Wow. Wow. I don't even want a Negro that done slept with my friend. Now, if we associates and we see each other, like when I post, y'all saw the picture with me when I post the dude that I used to go with, and I say no disrespect to his wife, because I fuck with his wife. And she not insecure when it come down to me. See what I'm saying? So I got the okay to post that picture. Because if I would have felt any kind of ill way, I'm a woman just like her. And what the fuck I look like posting her husband on a picture with me if I knew she didn't like it? I was comfortable when I posted the picture, but the picture wasn't about us. The picture was a picture of me when I was walking, and it means something to me. So to y'all out there that took the picture and ran when people was asking me, was that my husband and all that kind of stuff there? No, that's not my husband. That's another young lady husband. And in spite of whatever go on with him and their family and all that, their family still have mad love and respect for me. But I also let him know when we around, I would never disrespect his wife because I was a wife. And I wouldn't want nobody to do it to me. So to y'all out there, don't try to throw shade like but I in the capture I put up there, don't be messy. It's just a picture. And that's all it is. When I see a husband and she ain't around, I keep that same energy. We speaking all that before it's me getting out the way of being disrespectful. When she not around or she around, I still respect her as a wife, as somebody, that's somebody's husband. But we still have a relationship, me and him, a family relationship, where he never got out of the way with me, never tried to get with me or none of that since he been married with his wife. And I don't do that. And I post the picture because it's about me. It's not about him and I, because him and I don't have a relationship. And so some of y'all other women try to, oh, well, how would you? Well, at the end of the day, I just want y'all to know I got the okay. It's cool to post it. We know you ain't trying to be messy and trying to be disrespectful. For what reason? What I'm going to get out of that? I'm not that type of woman. First of all, I'm a woman too. And that's what I want y'all to understand that. Don't do to one woman what you don't want somebody to do to you. So I'm not going to do to another woman, another queen, what I don't want her to do to me. It's called a level of respect. And a lot of you females out there, y'all think y'all could just be disrespectful to people and their wives and all that kind of stuff because you've been sleeping with them, all that. Nah, just remember, you're a woman too. And remember, what you doing to somebody else, somebody going to do to you. If they don't do it to you, your sins going to fall on your children. How about that? So a lot of y'all be around here, he smiling each other face and all that kind of stuff there, and sleeping with the same dude and all that. And Mays ain't doing that. I wait until I see both of them together. And if he tried to play on me, I'd be like, tell your wife what you tried to do when she wasn't around. Tell your wife, even though if it might not matter, because some females don't care. And they'll go off on a female and be like, I don't care, and this and that. Well, at the end of some females, you can't tell them nothing about they dude. Once they done got that down there and it's good to them and all that, they don't want to hear nothing. All they want to know is, oh, it's good. Oh, she mad. She just mad because I mess with him and all that. Girl, it don't even be about that. It's be trying to put you on perm and letting you know that eventually your turn coming too. But a lot of females in their mind, oh no, he ain't gonna do that to me. Or I'm better than her. Or he gonna do this. A lot of guys, some of them didn't change their life, as they say. But I guarantee you, if he cheated on me, 2 chances to 1, most definitely he cheated on you too. You just holding on. You just holding on because you worrying about, well, damn, I ain't gonna tell nobody. You ain't gotta tell nobody. I know every man that cheated on me with somebody, he cheated on her too. I know for sure. I ain't telling you what nobody told me. I know for sure. Oh, we got the better rights. I don't worry about what a man do. So, bitch, you saying you don't have no feelings? Wow, yeah, right. Having a piece of man is better than, bitch, who wants a piece of man? Because, bitch, I don't want, if that's the case, I'll give me a little man. Bitch, I don't want no piece of man. I want a full-blown fucking man. I don't want no half-a-day man. Oh, because he pay all the bills and he do this and he do that. I don't care what he doing. Oh, wow. Bitch, that tells a lot about you. You don't want him to respect you? Well, just let him have a bunch of wives. Let him take care of you and have a bunch of bitches. Let's see how that would turn out. Since you're saying you don't care. Bitch, stop saying this dumb shit out your fucking mouth. Like you ain't got no feeling. Oh, you just strong bitch. Oh, I don't care. Yeah, bitch, you care. You bitches is bothered. Well, here's the money, come on, and I'm living good and this and that, and bitch, you unhappy. And every chance you get, you unhappy. You looking at him sideways because you're thinking about what the fuck he done did in the past. Oh, but when y'all go outside, y'all lovey-dovey, and y'all acting like y'all so in love and all that kind of stuff. Oh, if a bitch could be a fly on the fucking wall in some of y'all house. They got 3 bedrooms, and sometimes one of them rooms is vacant. Oh, but when y'all outside, oh, I love you so much. And you'll hold my hand and I'll hold you. And we're going to dress alike and we're going to show the... Bitch, we living in the real world. And the real world says you reap what you sow. So you can put up a facade in front of all these fucking people outside. But the real women, the real queens that done been through some shit, we know the real. But it's good that you never let them see you sweat, girl. Because you playing your role. You can't even be a fucking actor. Because y'all acting real good. Y'all acting real fucking good. But good thing some of us know the real. Good thing I know Jehovah don't play by his children. And good thing I know you reap what you sow. And good thing I know karma is a bitch. Oh, yes, she is. Y'all out there thinking y'all got away with it because you don't mess with him no more. Oh, bitch, you still got to get that back. Oh, he not with his wife no more because of you. Oh, she not with her husband because of you. Oh, y'all with somebody else, but you already done broke up somebody else's marriage and all that. So you thought God forgot about that? No, he didn't. That's why y'all stay inside. But even staying inside, watching TV, wait till that little wheelchair come across the TV and God remind you of what y'all did. Don't let that go over a lot of y'all head. Because God have a tendency to not let us forget the shit that we did. Some of y'all wondering why certain people be popping up on your for your pages and shit be popping up that reminds you of some fucking body else that you don't even want to be reminded of. That's because he's showing you and letting you know you ain't gotta wait. You just got by. So to my queens out there, don't be bothered. Don't worry about what they doing or did to you. You just keep doing what you're doing in the right way, living your life, doing what's good, acknowledging Jehovah for who he are. Don't worry about them because they weren't about you. That's for somebody. Don't worry about them because they weren't about you. That part, Dana. That part to my queens. Why should we be worried? Why should we be worried? To all my queens on here that know you're a queen, look in the mirror. Look in the mirror and know who you are and whose you are. Once you recognize who you are, girl, you're a bad bitch. You's a bad bitch when you realize who the fuck you is. That part, most definitely traumatized. But every tear I cried, they cried 1,000 tears. So to all you out there that feel like people fuck over people and mistreat people and be the cause of people losing their lives and unaliving people, so y'all out there that think they don't get it back and they don't pay for it, every dog have their day and some have too. So why the fuck you crying over spilled milk when you could take this napkin right here, this bounce, and just wipe it the fuck up? Why they around here acting like it don't exist what they did? Just remember, you somebody's daughter, you somebody's son, and we don't get away. We only get by. I'm a living fucking testimony to that. So what makes us think other people is exempt from the shit that they do to you, to you, to you? What makes you think in your fucking mind that they did what they did and they got away? Well, let Miss Ann, I am Ann Mays, tell you, nobody get away. We only get by. It could be decades, years and years and years. And one day, Pop go to Weez and the Weez gonna go Pop. That part right there. That part right there. We could never, in our mind, think that we got away with shit that we did. But you can always repent and turn away from your wicked ways. But also remember, in my poem, I said, wait, let me wipe my mouth because I want y'all to get this. I said, what profits a man to gain the whole world and lose their soul? That's what I said. That's what he said, Jehovah said. But what I said, do you know what it's like to repent for your sins and turn around and do it again? Got to be more careful. I know what it's like to repent and then turn around and do it again. But I also know what it's like to repent and don't do it again. Because sooner or later, he's going to take his hands off you. I know that. I know what that's like. So from me to y'all, if you repent and you repent again and you say you weren't going to do it again, don't keep on doing it. Because one of them times, he's going to take his hands off you. Don't let that go over your head. If I'm on this platform, I'm the messenger. And this message is for you, and you. You done got away in your mind long enough. Now it's time for you to fall back. Because he about to take his hands off of you. Because it's the same old shit, just a different day. You continue to do the same shit day after day after day after day after. Enough is enough. That shit you was doing in 25, in about 2 more months, it's going to be 26. You ain't getting away with that shit in 26. This for somebody on here. That shit you did that you think nobody know, but you and him, he gave you ample opportunity to turn your life around. But no, you want to do it your way, and he going to show up and show out. That's to a lot of y'all out there. Don't let that go over y'all head. After so many years, life change. In 2026, about to be a life change for a lot of y'all. Because y'all playing with God. Y'all playing, looking at me, and he giving y'all, he using me to tell y'all. And y'all overlooking, y'all listening to me, but y'all not listening. So I'm here to tell you again, for the last time, that shit you've been doing in 2025, you will not bring that shit in 26. So it ain't too late. A lot of y'all, it's a new year. A lot of y'all didn't put kids on your income tax and all that, then got money from people and used people, social security numbers and all that, carry people on your taxes and ain't gave them a fucking dime. How long y'all think that's gonna last? How long y'all gonna keep on carrying y'all mamas, y'all daddies, people that don't know because the person don't talk, a person don't know no better. Y'all feel like y'all getting away, y'all getting by. You motherfuckers around here carrying people on y'all fucking taxes and ain't giving them a dime. Oh, that's about to stop too. Oh, that's about to stop. A lot of y'all them people didn't let y'all carry their fucking children, give y'all their children information and all that kind of stuff. And y'all feel like every motherfucking year you could carry their children without their fucking permission and get money and don't give them a fucking dime. Oh, that's about to stop too. Somebody come in y'all life and be a blessing to y'all and y'all won't fuck over them and been doing it for decades. Every fucking year, y'all done fucked up people's livelihood with their fucking children. And y'all still getting money off their fucking children because y'all still got the information and y'all ain't giving them nothing. All that's about to stop. That's for somebody. That's for somebody. That's for somebody. Life about to change. You know what? If you had been good to the person whose children y'all been carrying, or the people y'all been carrying, if you had been good to them, God would have been a little lenient. But since you think you got away with the shit that you did, there's a new sheriff in town. And for everybody that fucked over somebody in the year 2025, watch out. Because he ain't playing. Don't let that go over your fucking head. There's a lot of people cried. A lot of people, their fucking income tax got taken. A lot of people got audited because of you. Somebody still ain't got their fucking income tax because you carried somebody's children and they ain't even know nothing about it. And you think you got away. You took that money and went by the fucking house or car or whatever the fuck you went did. But the person whose children you carried or who you carried, you ain't gave them a fucking dime because y'all self-centered. Oh, but it's over this year. How about that? Everything gonna change. The people y'all fucked over, y'all gonna need them. Most definitely, BJ, most definitely, they reap what they sow. So to all y'all that been fucking over people, this year coming up, it's time for us to reap the harvest. All you motherfuckers that ate off of us, that didn't know y'all was eating off of us, now it's time for us to eat off of y'all. He said, let the unjust set it up for the just. So I thank y'all. Everybody who ain't gave me a motherfucking quarter, ain't even sent a message to a bottle, ain't even bought me a cold drink, ain't even said thank you. Guess what? Now I'm about to eat off of y'all. Right? They don't need to ask because they should know better. Just think of all the platforms and all the people and my face all over the place, just everywhere. And Midge just cutting the fuck up, just going the fuck off. And everybody, they clapping. While she going off, it's content. This one making money, this one making money, this one making money. They ain't sending their motherfucking dollar my way. But guess what? For all y'all that ate off of me, now it's time for me to get full off of y'all. Got to be more careful. How about that? And everybody who platforms I was on, this one, that one, it's not, why y'all motherfucking name ain't showing up on my platform. Even if it's for a motherfucking second to say, and I'm here, I subscribe, I appreciate you, I'm here. Not one motherfucker I saw yet. But I ain't mad because it's time for me to eat. And in a minute, you motherfuckers ain't gonna be able to say my name too loud. How about that? How about that? Don't be mad. Don't get in y'all feelings. Y'all full, right? Y'all ate, right? Y'all was thirsty, right? Y'all was making y'all money, right? I ain't mad at you. That was the game. Can't get mad at the game. Can't even get mad at the player. But guess what? Y'all ate while they ate. While the getting was good. It was good while it lasts. And now it's time for me to eat off of you motherfuckers. How about that? I'm going to keep on pushing. I'm going to keep my foot on y'all motherfucking neck because my shoes is clean at the bottom because they don't hit the slab. And I'm going to see y'all at the top when y'all coming down. Same motherfuckers I saw y'all climbing up the ladder and y'all want to look down. So now y'all gonna be coming up the ladder. No, y'all gonna be coming down the ladder and I'm coming up the ladder. I'm gonna see y'all on your way down because y'all had an opportunity to do right by me. But no, you motherfuckers thought y'all was winning. Y'all was temporarily. If y'all was smart enough, y'all would have held on to me because y'all would have knew what I was worth. But y'all didn't. It's sad when you got a diamond in the rough and you don't even fucking know. You think it's zirconia when it's a fucking diamond. Y'all had that diamond. Y'all fucked up and lost it. Now it's time for me to get full. And I'm hungry. And I want it. And I'm going to get it. No better yet, bitch. I got it. I got it. To the loot. I fucking got it. How about that? So all y'all, that old lady in the wheelchair, go sit down. Bitch, I'm already sitting down. I've been sitting down for 30 fucking years. Now it's time for me to stand the fuck up. Salute me, bitch. Salute me. Bitch, I'm a queen. I always been one. But now, they done fucked up and let me know I was really one. Now that I know I'm a queen, bitch, salute me. Crown me, bitch. How about that? So I'm not mad at y'all. But why the fuck I ain't seen none of y'all name pop up on my YouTube channel? Oh, y'all pickabooing? Oh, y'all in y'all feelings? Oh, y'all don't have time. Send somebody else over there and say, let Miss Ann know that we appreciate her. Let her know that we appreciate her. Just stop by. I'm just checking in to let you know that we popping in. So y'all only showed y'all motherfucking color or who the fuck y'all was from the beginning. How about that? Because if y'all was real from the beginning, everybody that I was on their platform, or everybody that said my motherfucking name, or everybody that exposed and I allowed. Let me tell y'all something. Hold up, let me drink. Everybody platform I've been on, I'm gonna be real, ain't never gave me a motherfucking dollar. And I ain't charging them a dollar. I know what I was doing. I know what I was doing. Had that man told me to charge y'all, I would have. But at the end of the day, you know what y'all should have did? Even though you're not charging. Let me send you a little cash app. I can send cash apps and all that. Let me send you a little cash app. Better yet, let me send you a little shirt. Let me send you a message to a fucking buy. Let me send you a money order. Let me send you a gift card. Cause y'all made money every time a motherfucker watch Handmaids talking a fucking shit. It's okay. He tests y'all. He sent me to test y'all, and you motherfuckers fail. Hey, my baby. Hey, Queen. Baltimore in the building. So each and every one of y'all that ain't dropped by and rung my fucking doorbell over here, that I was on y'all platform, he watching y'all and he listening. But he ain't lurking because he the alpha and omega. See what I'm saying? But it's good. It's all good. He allowed me to go on y'all platform just to see what y'all were going to do because I'm one of his. Many are called, few are chosen, and I'm the chosen one. I'm the chosen one. I ain't had to ask nobody for a fucking. Somebody say somebody wants you to come on their platform. How much you charging? I said, tell them I ain't charging them a dime because I ain't pay. I ain't charged nobody else. So why the fuck I gotta charge them if I ain't charge you? Make it make fucking sense. But just because the motherfucker say they good and they don't ask you for nothing, don't mean that you don't need to offer a glass of water. Because out of respect, anybody come in my door that God allowed to come through my door, you know what I do? Y'all hungry? Even if I ain't got nothing in there that's cooked. Y'all need some water. You need something to drink. You're thirsty. Out of respect. If a motherfucker come to your house and show you love, see what I'm saying? So when you go to their house, they supposed to extend that same love. So if I came to y'all fucking house, which is y'all platform, and showed y'all love, why the fuck y'all ain't do this thing for me? Because I've been having my platform for quite some time now. And I know I ain't fucking stupid and illiterate because I've been looking and I've been lurking, but I ain't flipping and I ain't tossing and I ain't turning. But y'all got the right string in the wrong motherfucking yo-yo because I ain't seen none of y'all name popped up on my platform. Take that to the bank. And you can't cash that motherfucker because guess what? Ain't nothing in there. Because I ain't seen not one name. I did. And my back's straight. I saw too much tea. When I first got my first channel, I first came on, I did see too much tea popped up. So where the rest of y'all that made money off of me and content and had me all over y'all motherfucking social media, YouTube channels and y'all Instagram and all that and TikTok on? What the rest of y'all bloggers that made money off of me running my motherfucking mouth? But I ain't mad at y'all because I ain't know no better. Y'all was eating lobsters and steaks. You motherfuckers ought to be full right now because now it's time for me to eat and I want to get full. That part right there. And I don't give a fuck if we come on at the same time. Everybody that have a platform, they got assistants. They got people that they fuck with. Even if your platform running the same time as mine, there ain't no excuse. Because I made time. When I was coming on at 5, I was doing it for convenience for somebody. I was worrying about other people's platform. And you know what he said? Nah, it's about you. They made it about them. So you make it about you. So now I'm about to eat. And I'm fucking starving. How about that? Because one thing I do know about assistant, if I can't make it, if you up there and you can't make it, what you do? You send somebody else. If that person meant something to you to begin with. How about that? How about that? I went to a fucking comedy show and did a comedy show for somebody and left way from where I live a whole hour. And when I was leaving, they had to come pump my gas. But you think they said, well, put $20 of gas and give me a dime. And they asked for a fucking dime. But you mean it's called considerate. Just have consideration for some fucking body. But listen, that's why some of y'all stuck. And y'all wonder why y'all ain't growing. Y'all making money. But let me get a little closer. You making just enough. You making just enough. And the cool part about it, y'all, is when I went to a lot of people, I was like, let's do a video. Can I pay you? Let's do a video. So you motherfuckers telling me y'all either don't like me or y'all just don't want no money. What happened to the time where money is money? But y'all to turn me down and I was willing to pay. But not, you don't have to do the video with me. I'm trying to pay you to do a video if you don't. And motherfuckers ain't even like answer back. So I'm good with that. Rejection is protection. God said, I can name all the fucking people I try to get with. And them motherfuckers like, I'm like, damn. You thought that was going to make me stop from doing what I'm doing? Y'all remember I told y'all pickaboos that's in the back. Y'all remember I told y'all God going to send somebody? Do y'all remember me saying that like 2-3 months ago? I said God going to send the right people and put the right people in my life and I'm going to have my own YouTube channel. That part. You know what God do? He don't working all the time. But to the people that been following me on Instagram, on Facebook, on TikTok. But you know where I left the message at? When I went live on IG. And I said it plain, clear as day. I'll go find a video for y'all. When I said one day, and then one day came. And God sent, and I said, it's not going to even be the people from New Orleans where I'm from. I said it's going to be somebody in a whole nother city, a whole nother part of the city. When I first got my first channel hooked up, it was somebody from that live in a whole nother, live in Atlanta. And then God sent his other people, his queen and his king, my other new family. Because when God feel as though you ain't playing fair and he feel like you mistreating somebody, he remove you and then send somebody else. That poor Dana. God remove people out your life. When they try to come back, stop letting them come back. Stop being lonely, talking about, oh, nobody this and that. I used to be like, well, nobody calling my phone, nobody coming to my. God said, I'm protecting you. Nobody ain't coming to your house because I don't want them spirits coming to your house. I have to practice what I preach when I say stuff. Well, God, I don't want them spirits at my house. I don't want, and when nobody come, God saying, well, you said you ain't want no spirits at your house, so ain't nobody coming. So when you start being alone, nobody ain't calling your phone, and you wonder why you falling out with everybody, just remember it's not you. The people that's supposed to be around you, that's who's going to be around you. He said, come from among them. Certain people, where God about to take you, me, and a few of y'all, other people not invited. They're not invited. So stop crying and moping and wonder why you ain't. Well, I ain't got no friends. You got friends. You got people that love you. Just because you don't talk to nobody every day, that don't mean people don't love you. I got people that love me. Genuine. I got loyal people in my life. And God sent them. You got disloyal people in your family. It's worse enough than to have a disloyal bitch around you. So if you got somebody that's around you that's disloyal to you, remove them or remove yourself. Because God good at exposing people. How many times you gonna bump your head? I remember I bumped my head so many times. He was like, well, damn, you want me to put a hole in it? So now, if I bump my head one time, that's a wrap for me. If I find out about you the first time, if a person show you who they are the first time, believe them the first time. If they show you they're a snake, that's who the fuck they is. So when they bite you, bitch, ain't like you ain't know they was a fucking snake. See people for who they are. It be right in your face. And you begin them chance after chance after chance after chance. Nah. Don't give them an opportunity to keep on biting. I had to learn that. And I most definitely had to learn that money can't buy love. Or all of us will probably have somebody to love us if money could buy love. Because all of us had money. Show me a person on this earth that been here for decades and ain't never had no money. I hate whining people. Or I ain't never had this, or I can't afford this, or I can't. You can afford anything that you put. If you anything that you want, you can afford it. Just say you don't want it. Just say you ain't the type of girl that buy Louis and Gucci and all. Everybody don't buy name brand expensive stuff. But just because you don't buy it, don't knock nobody else who buying it with their own fuck. How the fuck y'all get mad at somebody for buying shit that they fucking want? You can't get mad if somebody got them a $2,000-3,000. If that's what the fuck they wanted, they bought it, you ain't bought it. So why it got something to do with you? It wasn't your fucking money. He made everybody different. Not like some of you bitches won't be like somebody else. How about that? But he made all us. He gave us options. You could be a queen and know that you're a queen. Because a lot of y'all, nobody, you know why a lot of y'all can't accept nobody calling y'all a queen? Because nobody never looked at you as being a queen. And nobody never calls you a queen. See, we had life so fucked up to every time we see on TV, Miss America, Miss this, Miss Louisiana, Miss Baton, we see them being queens, but not knowing that we already got a crown. Ain't no bitch got to validate who we are when you know who you are. That's why a lot of y'all can't receive the word, hey, queen. I ain't never said, hey, queen, so much in my life until I knew I was a queen. But when another queen salute me and call me queen every day, that's a fucking habit I done picked up. Queen. That's why some of y'all, when somebody say, I love you, you be like, y'all can't even say I love you back. Because y'all not used to that. Like we in New Orleans always saying, baby. Hey, baby, thank you, baby. Now I'm used to saying, hey, queen. I'm used to saying, I love you. Even though a motherfucker don't even say, I love you back. Because they're not used to that. They're used to being rejected. And somebody say, well, how you could say you love me and you don't even know me? God say love them anyway. Just because you ain't my blood relative don't mean that I can't love you. They got people love you more than your blood relative. So why can't I love my sister or my brother? Why can't I come on here and say, I love y'all queens? And some of y'all don't even know how to embrace that. Because y'all don't know the meaning of it. But I do. And one queen to another, whenever a queen call me, I'm saying I love you. And all right, queen. Hey, queen. That feels so good for another woman to salute another woman and be genuine with it. Ain't no hate, no jealous. Don't even despise another woman. But you bitches out there, y'all so caught up in y'all feelings and y'all emotion and worrying about what another bitch got to a sin of shame. Bitch, it's enough for all of us. Anybody on here need a turkey? Because it's Monday. How we could be phenomenal woman and say we love each other and all us queen and one queen going but out and we can't even help. Ain't nothing wrong with helping another queen. You just got to know who to help. Because if you got a turkey already, why the fuck you would try to get another one? Save it for somebody who can't afford one. A lot of y'all out here, y'all taking advantage of situations when at the end of the day, y'all got more than a fucking enough. People done did for you, and you ain't nobody never did nothing for me. Ain't nobody never, you a motherfucking lie. You can't tell me you lived in the world, you been in the world damn near decades, and nobody ain't never did nothing for you. Tell that shit to some fucking body else, because you can't tell it to AMAs. So I'm going to ask again, is there any queen on here that wanted a Thanksgiving turkey and candy yams and all that and can't afford to get it? Because from me to you on my platform, no queen gonna go without. On my platform. And guess what? The real pickaboos that I talk to, that's who I'm talking to. You other bitches that don't like me, nothing from nothing leaves nothing. Bitch, you don't even give me a hand clap. You don't even use your index finger and press like. And you ain't even subscribe to my channel. I still love you anyway, but I ain't gonna be no damn fool for you. I'm talking to the real queens that was crying last night and was wondering and was worrying, talking about Thanksgiving come, I got my children and I don't have no way to get a turkey. I can't get no candy yams. I can't get this. That's the queen I'm talking to. you could DM me or hit me up. My casa, su casa. And I don't care where you're from, because Cash App is around the world. How about that? And me said that from somebody on a fixed income. And I don't get paid for YouTube, not yet. But I still could be a blessing to another queen if she need me. Don't let that go over your fucking head. You could be a blessing too. Out of all that money y'all done made off of content and all that, you bitches ain't even asked me to see if I needed a fucking turkey. Y'all so busy worrying about that 350E out there. That Mercedes, that's what y'all bored by that. When y'all still push that to the side and say, well, let me see, or let me bless her with a turkey. Fuck what I got or what I could do. They got a lot of millionaires that got money, y'all still paying away for them. They still asking y'all for fucking money and y'all getting it to them. All the millionaires got money and they want more money. They having concerts, $1,000 tickets, $3,000 tickets. They want all the fucking money. When they gonna just say, let's just have a free concert? When they gonna say enough is enough? We done made enough money around the world. Let's start throwing free concerts. Or let people get tickets on their budget, what they can afford. They may have a concert and the people, just whatever you can just, and then give it to charity. Yeah, those type of fucking people. But that's the people y'all worship. But if you got a sister or a brother that's on here that need a little something, and y'all could buy them a turkey or help them, you bitches gonna ridicule and talk about it. But when they have the big concerts and all that, you bitches spending y'all borrowing from y'all bosses, borrowing from your mama, borrowing from your dad and all that. But you can't help your sister and brother that you can see every day and put your hands on if you needed to. Them celebrities don't give up 2 fucks about y'all but y'all money. But somebody that you will pull up in front of your door and give you a hug and show you some love, that's the ones I want to be around. And when I get to where God taking me, I'm going to be able to hug my fans. And I ain't going to even call them fans. I'm going to call them family. I'm going to be able to interact with my family. Because I always told God how I want it. I want to still be me. I want to still be me. How about that? So to a lot of y'all that's out there, that's around here, pointing the finger and looking at people downfall and praying on people downfall, just remember, you're human too. And like you fuck over somebody, if they don't fuck over you, they're going to fuck over your children. But just know, you got to get it back. One way or another. You might pay a little, you might pay a lot, but you're going to pay. Thank you, Linda. How about that? So with that being said, it's 9 o'clock New Orleans time. And I'm going to say it one more again. If there is any queen that's on Ann May's platform that need to get a turkey or some groceries for Thursday, no matter the fact that I'm on a fixed income, I still want to be a blessing to you with no strings attached. Thank you too. And I love each and every one of y'all. I pray that y'all have a blessed night. I will be back on here tomorrow. And My word is my bond. And whenever Jehovah tell me to do something, I got to do it. Don't be ashamed. Don't be afraid. Because it is what it is. We all fall short. I'm just being real. I can only do what he allowed me to do. And I can only say what he allowed me to say is right. And I asked him, and I be like, I talk to him and I say, don't allow me to say something to hurt somebody's feelings. Whatever I say, use me. And he using me. And he gonna continue to use me. But I'm gonna ask y'all this. Please allow Jehovah to use you. Even if you gotta talk to one person, allow him to use you. If he opened the doors for you and made a way out of no way, just pass it on and tell it to somebody and let them know what he did for you. And it ain't got to be a whole bunch of people. If you tell one person and they listen, it might change their entire life. So I love y'all. I see y'all tomorrow. Y'all can hit me in my DM on my Instagram. Instagram is I am AMA's one of them. I think I am AMA 64. On my other Instagram, I can't follow no. So if you follow me on one of my platforms and I don't follow you back, it's not me. Instagram only allow you to follow 7,000 people for whatever reason. So that's why I got a backup page. So you might see something on one page and don't see it on the other page. That's because one page can allow you to do only so much, and I got a backup page. And if you follow me on YouTube, I have 2 YouTube channels. One of them I wish I could get rid of because I had like 200 and something subscribers on one YouTube channel. Unlike the people over there didn't know about this YouTube channel. Good night too, Dana. So I see y'all tomorrow. I really appreciate y'all. I really enjoyed y'all. And we're going to continue to do what we do as queens. And I don't know how many kings be on here because at the end of the day, like I say, it be more queens than kings. But I love y'all. If y'all need me, y'all can hit me up. If I don't respond, just leave me a message because I told somebody to leave me a message if I don't get it in a DM. Just leave me a message on one of my pictures and then we can interact like that. See what I'm saying? And y'all can always like hit me up with Queen on here, and hit me up, on all my channels. Y'all can leave me a message. So I love y'all and I see y'all tomorrow. And y'all be blessed. Gosh, to be more careful.